Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Charlie and today we are going to be making over this set of nightstands. These are in fairly good condition. They're made of oak veneered MDF, and if this setup looks a little bit familiar to you, it's because those two big ones in the back were in my last video. Right now I am scuff sanding everything. There's some bubbles on the top which I have to get through in order to make it flat, but before this I had taken off the hardware and cleaned everything with Simple Green. So these are just the spots where I had to get through the veneer, and then you'll see the MDF kind of peeking through, but that's kind of just what you have to do in order to get, you know, like a flat surface. So you'll see here that there are some like wooden details on the side of the nightstands. I don't really like them, my client didn't like them, so I'm just removing them with a screwdriver and my rubber mallet. Okay, next we're going to be priming. I'm using my Kilz Primer. It's my favorite primer. I use it in almost every video. I love it because it's easy to use, it's fast, I don't really have to clean up after, and it's pretty affordable. Oh, but most importantly, it'll cover up my bleed through on the top where I've sanded through the veneer. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of grain filling with this spackling on top of this, because you can still see all the open grain, and also bring them in closer. I sanded this down already, but this is the MDF that was showing through. I can still see a little bit of texture here that I don't want, so I'm just gonna fill it all in just with a little layer of spackling, and then it should be nice and smooth for paint. So you can already see the difference in this one that I've just, well, maybe you can't, it's kind of hard, but remember that. And now look at all this open grain. So after all the spackle is on and dry, I'm just going to lightly sand it with a 220, making sure not to break through it. So I'm going to be trying out my new TILSWALL sprayer. This is not sponsored, but they did send it to me, so I'm feeling like a real YouTuber now.
Strapped up.
So the coverage on that first coat is really good. I'm actually really impressed by that. The spray comes out really nicely and really fine. The only bad thing I think is that the straw that goes inside of the cup is really short, so you need a lot of product in order for it to come out nicely. Next, we're going to be using some polyurethane just to protect the piece. This guide piece was a little bit crooked, so we took it out and installed it correctly. Kendall is helping me drill these holes for the hardware. I do go into more detail about how we install hardware in my last video, so if you're feeling like you need some pointers on that, check my last video out. The drawers were looking a little bit dry, so I'm using some Howard's Feed and Wax just to bring some life back into them. If you've never used this product before, I really recommend it. It's good for in situations like these, but also I like to use it on like wooden drawer tracks when they're kind of rough, and it'll help it glide in and out really easily. So this is how the nightstand started, and this is what they look like now. Aren't they cute? I don't normally like to use pastel-y light colors like this, but this one actually turned out really nicely. And I'm so glad that my client had me knock off those wooden detail things because it looks so much better now. So that is all from me today. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're liking this content, and I will see you next time. Bye.